Hey everybody, welcome back with a new video. My name is Jamie Luik. You might know me from the YouTube channel Film Empire or the stabilization tutorial I did on this channel a while back. You all really seem to enjoy that video, so this time I'm back to talk about keyframing and the value graph. Keyframing is insanely useful for editing and compositing. I use this function in literally every single video I edit. If you don't know what keyframing is, let me explain. Keyframing is the ability to change a parameter's value over time. For example, you're watching this video at 100% scale, but I can keyframe it to make the footage bigger over time. Now this is a basic function of the HitFilm software. In this tutorial, I'll show it to you in HitFilm Express 14. To start keyframing in HitFilm, select a property with an open circle before it. If you click the icon, it changes, meaning you can start keyframing. If you click this icon again, it will remove all the keyframes on that property. You can do this on the clip's transform properties, for example, but many other effects also support this. If you were to go to a certain point in time and change the value of the property you're keyframing, you can see that HitFilm places a diamond mark on the timeline. Instead of changing a value, you can also hit Alt-T, which adds or removes a keyframe on the frame you're on. In this example, I'll set a scale keyframe here by using Alt-T, move forward in time, and adjust the scale, which causes HitFilm to automatically create the next keyframe. If I play the clip back now, it zooms in a linear manner. This makes sense as the standard keyframe type is linear. But if we go over here above the timeline, you'll see that there are 5 other types. This is where the value graph comes in. You can use this on both the editing timeline and a composite shot. I'll show you both of those in a second. Here is a composite shot with the clip I added and the scale keyframe to zoom in. If I click the scale property and turn on the value graph with the button over here, a straight line appears. The value graph visualizes the keyframes and allows you to make adjustments. You can turn on the value graph from the editing timeline by clicking this timeline icon in the Controls tab and clicking this button here. Make sure the Controls tab is wide enough, otherwise the button might not show up. In the value graph, you can drag a keyframe up or down to change its value, while dragging it left or right changes its position in time. A property with multiple values shows up on the value graph as several colored lines to differentiate between them. The steeper this line is, the faster the change of value. I'll select both keyframes and set them to the next type, constant. As you can see, the value stays the same until the next keyframe takes place. This is particularly useful if you need something to move in the time span of one singular frame. Next up is smooth. This gradually speeds up and back down again, giving a very nice start and stop to the movement. You also have smooth in and smooth out, which only smooth one side of the keyframe, if that makes sense. The last option is the manual bezier, which at first looks a lot like the smooth curve, but it ramps up in speed a bit faster. Smooth, smooth in, smooth out, and manual bezier all have handles to the keyframe, allowing you to fine-tune the shape of the curve to get the motion you want. To reiterate, the shape of the value graph changes how the parameter changes over time. A line will give a constant change, while a curve like this starts out very fast and slows down to get to the final value. Try out some different settings and see how this is different from this. Don't forget to check out the FXhome Instagram page for updates and VFX prompts where you have a chance of winning a $50 Amazon gift card. I know, at FXhome_official. So that is a quick overview of keyframing in HitFilm. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below or on the HitFilm subreddit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when a new video gets uploaded. Bye bye!